Hey ladies, how's it going? This video is going to tell you what to do after you sign up. So you've just signed up and you are within your first 30 days. So what do? I'm going to tell you. I want you to take notes. This is important. If you follow these things step by step, I promise you will get off to a running start and you will have all of the tools necessary to be successful. But it's really, really important that you follow these things just the way that I lay them out. I know how to help you be successful, so take these tips, take these tools, take these steps and implement them, and I promise you, you will see results. So first things first, your sponsor should have sent you a welcome letter. The welcome letter is the Bible. It's your Bible. For the next 30 days, possibly the next 60 days, it is what you need to memorize and know it front from back. So I'm going to touch on that in just a second. If you guys are just joining me, I'm doing this live video, so I'm not going to do questions or anything. This is really a training video that we can use down the road. So I'm not going to answer questions. Feel free to post any questions and I will come back and answer them later. I'm just not going to answer them on the spot. So you have signed up. You are now ready to place your first order. That is the first step. Within the first 1 to 2 days of signing up, you want to place your first 300 PV order. If you don't know what 300 PV means, then you need to talk to your sponsor. It is absolutely critical, important, money saving that you only ever in your first 90 days check out with 300 PV in your cart. Never, never, never check out without 300 PV in your cart. I need to do something really quickly. I was going to set a timer on my phone because I didn't want to make this too long. Okay. There we go. All right, so that's your first step. You've signed up. Now what? You placed your 300 PV order ASAP. I never like to wait longer than 2 days max, okay? This is why. You need to have samples in your hand to be able to make money. Is your goal to be successful in your business and to make money? If that's the case, then you need to place your 300 PV order so you can get samples in your hand, you can get them on your lips, and you can start sharing them with your friends and family. Another really important reason, and one of the most important reasons to get your order placed ASAP, is you are going to have the chance in your first 90 days to qualify to earn $1,200 of free product. That's a lot of money, it's a lot of product, and I promise you, you don't want to miss out on this. If you sign up and you wait 2 weeks or a week or 3 weeks to place your first order, you are now that many days into your 30-day fast start, and it's pretty much impossible for you to hit it. So it's critical to your success to place your order within the first couple days of signing up so you can reach that fast start. You have 30 days for the first, 60 days for the second, and 90 days for the third. This video, I'm not going to explain what that is. You can find all of that information in that Bible I was telling you about, the welcome letter, which has all of the documents you need to be successful and get started in your first 30 days. One other reason is, I promise you, I know that you are scared. I know that you kind of took a leap and you decided to join this business, but you did it for a reason. So you need to get going. You need to get going. You need to get your feet wet, and placing that order, investing, spending that $300, it's going to be a little bit scary, but it's going to motivate you to get going and get your acting gear. And that's how you're going to be successful and make money. So that's step 1, okay? Step 2, once you've placed your order, you want to get in contact with your sponsor, the person that you signed up underneath, and you want to schedule your launch party. You want to schedule your launch party no longer than 2 weeks from the day you sign up. My recommendation is to do it within 7 to 10 days. You'll have enough time to have your product. You'll have enough time to advertise it in Facebook, social media, email, text, in person, and you can then throw your launch party. So you schedule that with your upline. That's step number 2. Okay, step number 3 is outlined in the welcome document in this Facebook group setup. So it's setting up your social media. Get a Facebook group, get an Instagram account, do all of the steps in the welcome letter to get started in that regard. Post about your party that now you've already had scheduled. Your orders are on, or your lipsticks are on their way. So you can set up your Facebook group, you can set up an Instagram account, and you can start advertising the product. You can start adding your friends to your group. There's a specific way to do that. There's a specific way to set up your Facebook group, certain things that you want to have in it. All of that information and every question you can have regarding that will be found in the welcome letter in those 6 documents. So that is pretty much it. That's step 1, 2, and 3. Step 4, and this is the last thing that you want to focus on among a bunch of other that's in that welcome letter, is step 4. In your first 30 days, you want your goal to be to reach Maiden. And what Maiden means is that you have 3 qualified distributors who sign up underneath you in the first 30 days. A qualified distributor is someone who places a 300 PV order within the same month that they sign up. So they sign up today, it's December 3rd, they have until December 31st to place a 300 PV order. So you will rank to the ranking of Maiden when you have 3 people who all place a qualifying 300 PV order, and your goal is to rank to Maiden in your first 30 days. How do you do that? First of all, you follow steps 1 through 3, and second of all, you start out your business with the idea in mind that you are going to build a team. For some people, that can seem a little bit daunting, or that can seem like, I don't know how to build a team, I hate recruiting, I don't want to talk people into doing this. Guess what? That's not what it's about. It's about offering the opportunity, and it's about sharing what we like to call the SeneGence choice. And what that is anybody that you speak with, from the very first person you talk to the 1 millionth person you talk to, you are going to share the SeneGence choice. When someone says to you, okay, I want to get a starter collection, which is a color, gloss, and the remover, you say to them, really simplistically, okay, awesome, do you want to pay retail or wholesale? What price, and they're going to say, well, what do you mean? And you're going to explain that for $55, they can become a wholesale customer, and they can get up to 50% off of their product. They can share it with friends and family on the side, just like you do, and make additional income. Or you can pay full retail price. The full retail price is $55 for a collection, or it's $27.50 if you're going to pay wholesale. So that's how you are starting off. You're starting off sharing the opportunity to become a wholesale customer, and as you build your business and as you make money and as you build to your team, you can then share your story. You'll be able to say to someone, oh my gosh, I made $2,000 in my first month, or I made $600 at my first party, and this has been a blast. I've been able to just play lipstick with my friends, and I've been able to make money doing it. If you do not have a story, you ask your upline their story, and you share that story until you have your own. Your goal from the beginning, if you want to have a successful business, is to build a team. And building a team, all that means is you're sharing an opportunity for those around you to be able to make money doing something that's so much fun, so rewarding, from home with their babies. They can have a full-time job, they can have a part-time job, they can do nothing at all, they can be shy, they can be the most outgoing person. It does not matter. The product sells itself. You purchased it, you decided to become a distributor, and you know that. I'm sure you weren't pressured into your decision. I'm sure maybe you were a little bit nervous and apprehensive, but I promise you that that's normal, and I promise you if you put your focus on that, that you will be able to be successful from the get-go. Do not wait until you are comfortable with the product. Do not wait until you're comfortable with being a distributor before you start to share that choice, because I promise if you do, you will have a much harder time down the road. Get your feet wet, jump in. This is an earn as you learn business. If you wait until you've got it all figured out, I promise it's going to be too late and you're going to be kicking yourself. Let me see if I have any other notes. Okay, the last thing that I want to start on, and I'm sure that your sponsor has told you this, and if they haven't, then I'm telling you right now, so listen very closely. Lit Bosses was created for a reason. Our team group is about motivation, it's about training, it's about support, it's about relaying important information, and it is a system that has been specifically created and put in place to help you be successful. You need to understand how to use this system, and if your sponsor has not explained it to you, you need to ask. You need to understand how it works, the way it functions, where you can find the documents to be able to be successful, the resources and the tools, the photos, Everything that you need is right there. When I started, this did not exist. It has been created to help you be successful so that today, if you have your best friend or your mom or your sister who says, hey, I want to do this, you can do this. You can actually have somebody sign up the very day you sign up and not even know what you're doing and be able to help them be successful because there's a process in place. What is that process and where does it start? It starts with the welcome letter. The documents that are in the welcome letter are going to be, like I said, your Bible or your bomb over the next 30 days, okay? You want to go through them with a fine-tooth comb. I cannot reiterate this enough. You need to read every single sentence. You need to click on every single link. You need to watch every single tutorial. Okay, if it takes you a whole month to do it, so be it. If it takes you 90 days to do it, so be it. If you are a go-getter and you stay up all night reading them, that's great. You're going to refer back to them over and over and over. But I promise you, if you want to go to someone who has been successful and who has made this business work, this is how you do it. I have done it myself, and I've been able to create a successful team, and I'm telling you from my experience, this is how you do it. This is me holding your hand. This is me telling you, do this, do this, do this. Step 1, step 2, step 3, A, B, C, D. This is how you do it. Do not miss these steps. You can build your business and do things however you'd like, but why do it the hard way? Why try to figure it out for yourself when it's been figured out for you? Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Use these documents inside the welcome letter as your Bible to help you get going. I can't reiterate it enough. You're going to have lots of questions along the way, and I promise you, if you follow through in the order that those documents are listed, 95% of your questions will be answered. You will be able to find any and everything that you need. It explains to you in those documents with a video tutorial and step-by-step instructions how to navigate Lit Bosses and how to use it correctly. The last thing that I would say outside of the welcome letter is make sure you understand Lit Bosses. Make sure that you are aware of all of the files that exist and what is inside them and how to use them, because not only will they make you be successful when you start to build a team, because you will as you share this amazing opportunity, it's how you will help guide and lead your team, and I promise you it's how you will be successful. We are one of the top teams in the company, and it's not by chance. It's because we have a system in place that's worked, it's proven to be effective, and I promise if you follow through with the steps that I've talked about today, that you will be successful too. So I'm going to review them really quickly, and then I am going to finish. Number 1, you're going to place your first 300 PV order within the first day or 2 of signing up. Do not check out without 300 PV in your cart. Make sure you see 50% off before you check out. If it says anything aside from 50% off, you're losing money. Stop in your tracks, call your sponsor, make sure you get it worked out. Number 2, you need to set your launch party date 7 to 10 days from the day that you sign up. Work with your sponsor, get it set up, get it in place. Number 3, you need to set up your social media site. This is how you're going to advertise. This is how you're going to get your customers. This is how you're going to get parties outside of social media. You are going to start to network and start to advertise in those groups. So you've got to get it set up. And then number 4, your goal is to be maiden, which is how many? 3 qualified distributors on your first line. Qualified distributor is someone who places a 300 PV order within the same calendar month that they sign up. So 3 people underneath you who place a qualifying order will rank you to the ranking of maiden, and that is your first goal. And lastly but not leastly, lastly but not least, the welcome letter and the documents inside are, you need to follow them with a fine-tooth comb. You need to print them out, you need to make a checklist, you need to make sure that you have reviewed, you've read, you've watched, and you know and memorized them, as well as Lit Bosses and all of the content inside. Is it going to be an easy task? Is it a lot to take on at first? Yes, but you can do it, and I promise you if you do these things, you will be successful. I'm so excited that you've joined our team. I'm so excited that you're part of this company. The growth that is ahead of us is just amazing, and I can't wait for you to experience it. So welcome to our team, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.